There's people looking at me. Um, Hi. We're going to Joshua Tree. And maybe Anza-Borrego. Unintended circumstances of visiting a national park during its peak hours. Kind of like what I said in the last. When I went to Death Valley, winter is like the best time to visit the desert parks because in the summer it's blazing hot. And right now it's 46 degrees and sunny and clear. The sun is really strong, but it's only like 50 degrees. It's a weird feeling, but this is our first hike. We're at the Baker Mill Dam, something. I don't know. I forgot the name of it, but it's pretty nice. If you like big rocks and desert and gravel. There is a chance that we might come across some bighorn sheep. They're like the big species here. This is not a hard hike, but there are people around. It did rain. I think it rained yesterday. I know in LA it rained yesterday. Yeah, so you can see there's some water on the trail. So this dam might actually be holding some water. There's like ice on the floor. So here's a fun fact. You see those like pine cone looking things? Those are actually the flowers of Joshua trees. So one of the park rangers told me that those are the seed clusters and then they fall and you'll see little baby Joshua trees. Kind of like that. Like this one already lost its seed clusters, I guess. And then you have these little Joshua trees. So along with a lot of rain, there was a lot of wind. And I think you can tell because, not that you can tell, but it's interesting because if you look at the floor, there are a lot of these juniper berries. So this plant is a California juniper. Well, that's the dam. It's actually a dam, and there's actually water. It's a little oasis, I guess. Man-made oasis in the desert. Pretty cool to see. There's a lot of people, but that's to be expected. This is Joshua Tree's peak season. There's also people, I don't know if you can see, they're like up there. Oh, there's people behind me, but I thought this was pretty cool. With some petroglyphs. I have to be mindful. Well, not really. So here's the thing. Sunset is around 5:30, and I don't want a repeat of my last adventure where I got to my campsite pretty late, so I couldn't even see where it was or what was going on. So I want to get to my campsite before sunset. Hopefully the audio is good. I had to scrap a video because the audio wasn't good, and it kind of sucked. Also, this month has been pretty slow for me. There's some scrap videos. I went out twice birding and I didn't film. Sorry, I'm just checking. There's people. I went out twice and I didn't film. I went on a hike and I didn't film. School started up again. I'm a part-time instructor, so work started up again. Hopefully you enjoyed the birding video. I have some other stuff planned, like fishing. I fish a lot, but it's been a while. I do have another trip lined up, so we can be on the lookout for that. Also, a big favor to me. I don't know how to say it. Can you guys like and subscribe? That'd be great. It'll give me more motivation to do this. Granted, I enjoy this. This is great. I love being outdoors. I love doing solo road trips. I now like birding. If everyone just and subscribes, it would mean a lot. What do you think, boys? Is it worth saving? Look at that. Looks like a flathead. Old Ford. Maybe, I don't know what it is actually. Looks pretty good. Put some new tires on it, new paint. There it is. The old mine. Look, there's the other part of the fender. I'm telling you, we can fix up that car and get out of here. It's very pretty. There are these plants too. I think these are the Cholas. Well, that's about it. That's what we came out to see. There's something abandoned over there too, but I kind of want to go back. I'm getting a little peckish. Thumbnail. Okay. I don't know. Probably. It's not a bad picture. So we're back at the car. Seems pretty weird to point out, but on the trail there was a little bit of scat. That doesn't seem interesting to some people, but it either means there's an animal here, like a fox, or someone brought their dog, and it's not allowed. This is my lunch. 2 nectarines, a banana, some beef jerky, and maybe a scone. I didn't pack the best. Just finished my lunch and had to decide what to do next. So, sorry, my nose is itchy. Okay, so we just... Okay, so we are here, specifically right here, the Wall Street mine. And some things that I do want to see are Skull Rock, Arch Rock, and Heart Rock. Those are some definites. I have to check my notes one more time and see what else is there left. But basically, from here, we're gonna go all... Oh, and then the Chola Cactus Garden. From here, we're gonna go all the way down to about here, where the 10 freeway is at, because here is BLM land, so this is where we're gonna camp for the night. So we still have... We have a little bit of a drive. We gotta go back around and then go... I don't know if I want to do any of these things. I want to do Skull Rock, Heart Rock, Arch Rock, and then Chola Garden. And I think with that, we can probably come down here, Macedon, do the Lost Palm Oasis, and then we'll be good. Pick a campsite and we should be done. Washboards are brutal, but oh my god. All in the Corolla. Alright, so Skull Rock, pretty overhyped. It's not that great. I mean, it's a cool formation, don't get me wrong. But It's really just a photo op. You just show up, wait in line, take your picture, and leave. It's okay, I guess. All right, so I'm kind of tired. The walk to the hike to Arch Rock and Heart Rock was a little longer than I expected. There was a lot of people. It's crazy. So I'm gonna take like a 15-30 minute break. I'm here. Unfortunately, the Chola Cactus Garden is closed. They're repairing it. It's gonna be open, I guess, in the summer. But that doesn't, they're here. They're around. You could probably see them in the back, like right there. I didn't get to film, like I said, I didn't get to film because there was just a lot of people out at Arch Rock. It's a cool place. That's all I really have to say. Like, it's fun. It's nice. Heart Rock was also pretty nice. It's cute, especially like if you come with a significant other. It's definitely a place to see. But yeah, other than that, I think I might change my plans. I was gonna camp at the base of Cottonwood, but it's pretty early in the day. It's 2 o'clock. Sunset's like at 5:30, almost 6. So I think I can make it to Borrego Springs and then just find a campsite there. I like kind of scouted one before. I could probably stop in Borrego Springs and get dinner or lunch. Yeah, lunch. I don't know, possibilities. We'll see. This is just a warning. If you don't want to see a cut, you can skip to whatever time I put up here. But it wouldn't be an outing if I didn't hurt myself. It was unintentional. I don't know how it happened exactly. I think I slid on a rock and I just kind of scraped my hand. But this is your last warning. You can skip to this section if you don't want to see it. See, that's what happens when you punch a rock. But yeah, it's fine. It doesn't hurt. It looks worse than it is. So from the Chola Gardens, I decided to make my way south into the Cottonwood. You can see some of the blooms that are happening because of the rain. And then I drove out into Indio, Coachella, and then I made my way into Anza-Borrego, where I found a little campsite and I decided to pull up. Alright, so I made it to... This isn't the campsite that I wanted, but it's starting to get late. The sun's starting to set, and I'd much rather be at a site than not. And same setup. The only thing is I forgot my iPad, so this is me and my thoughts tonight. So here's the thing, I don't have anything to preoccupy my time, and I don't feel like going to bed at like 6 in the afternoon. My food's almost done, by the way. So I'm kind of debating whether or not to even stay. It's like a 3-hour drive back to LA. I'll probably get there around 8 or 9, depending on traffic. I never set out for this to be like, let's go on an adventure and camp. It would be nice, but sometimes plans don't work out. I'm hoping after I eat, then I'll be in a little bit of a better mood and I'll want to stay out here. But if not, I'll probably just go home, and that's okay. Alright, so I'm making myself dinner with my little camp stove, and I got this lasagna soup from Trader Joe's. I'm gonna make myself some tea also. For now, I'm gonna eat this lasagna soup. Yeah, we'll get to it. You know what? It does taste like lasagna. I'll give it that. It's alright. Not the biggest. It's like really tomatoey. I'm not the biggest fan of tomatoes. So the tea that I have is, it's this hojicha. My sister brought it from Japan. I think it's still good. It's been like sealed. It's pretty good. If you don't know what hojicha is, it's roasted green tea. We had it one time when I went to go visit her on accident, and we were both like, "Wow, it's pretty good." So I'm just throw that tea bag in there. We'll let it steep for a bit. It already started boiling. It's a little bit of water. I do feel a little better eating. I don't know if I want to stay. I was kind of banking on watching Stranger Things until, or like finishing up Stranger Things until like 9, 10, and then fall asleep, wake up, and then continue on. But my only source of entertainment is no longer here. I left it at home. Yeah, I just don't imagine doing like nothing for 4 or 5 hours. Like, I don't even have a book or a journal. So my tea's ready. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna stay. I was really banking on just binge watching Netflix, the stuff that I had already downloaded, and then falling asleep. But now I have to just like do nothing for 5 hours. Do nothing for 5 hours and then hopefully fall asleep. And then that. So I think with that I'm gonna finish up my tea and cookies. And then I'm gonna head home. Hopefully you enjoyed it. By no means is that like everything that you can do in Joshua Tree. There's so much more. There's an oasis thing that I didn't do. If you're like an overlander or off-roader, there's so many trails in Joshua Tree for you to do that. There's a bunch of spots to rock climb. I personally am just a hiker, so I just did some of the hikes, and even then they were pretty fun. We didn't get to see the sheep. We didn't get to see, I saw a lizard, but I didn't get to see the tortoise. So that's fine. If you made it this far and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It'll help me out a lot. I don't imagine this is gonna turn into anything really serious, like I can quit my day job and become a YouTuber, but it'd be nice. And if you are subscribed and you got this far, thank you so much. It's great to see all the support. What else? Yeah, just hopefully you enjoyed. And if you're ever in Joshua Tree, tell them I sent you.